Hello, so yes, today on my table of stuff, as I've decided to call it, yeah, all sorts has been on this table. You can probably see from some of the marks from the various food and other items I've had over the last couple of years on here, since I started using this table. It's done pretty well, good old Argos. Actually, yeah, I do clean the table, but those marks don't seem to come off. Never mind, it adds character to the table. Anyway, yes, so today what we are doing on this table of stuff is we are looking at the Timebox. So I was lucky enough to receive one of these as a gift, and it's been a lot of fun to use, and it's also been very handy. If you don't know much about the Timebox, there has been a few different versions. Now, this one is actually a special collector's edition because it's Ready Player One branded, which is really great because I'm a big fan of Ready Player One. Loved the book. I thought the film was a good adaptation too, so it's nice to have a special collector's version with that on it. So as you can see, that's on the side. See, that's the back where you've got your input and output, and you've got your charging space in the middle, just via USB. And it's got a nice sort of a matte finish on the front, and you can see the squares, which is how your pixel art will show up on the various squares, which we'll have a more clearer look at soon. So on the front there, in order, you can see that we have the on-off button, we have a play button, we have a left and right button, we have a plus and minus button, and this function button does a few different things. And then underneath you have a snooze button, so that could be used to snooze an alarm. It can also be used to snooze lighting, and change the lighting like options as well. So the first thing we would do, of course, because it would make sense, is to turn it on. So just keep our finger on there for a second or so. That's my startup little animation. You can pick whatever startup animation you want. You could even make your own one and use it. That was one that was pre-made, and so I selected that one. So as you can see, Bluetooth is flashing because I now need to connect my phone to Bluetooth, which I will do. If I flip over to my phone screen, I've got the DivRoom app. So this is the one that connects to the Timebox. Now, this is connected, so whatever I would do will be reflected on the box. So let's look at some of these animations. That's like a low battery sound. There's a Game Boy one. See, they're really good. So obviously, we can be really colourful. You can do what colours you want. You can have little animations like on the Game Boy screen there. Shows up really well. You can change the brightness settings in a way. I think I've got it fairly high, but not too high. You've got Ghostbuster one. You've got Tick. There's a lot of things like Mario ones people have done. There's a lot of Pokemon ones people have done. There we go. There's Pikachu. There's a Minion. There's a Pokeball. There's another Pac-Man. PlayStation logo. That's good. So some are animated and some aren't. The Fallout guy. And these are, as I say, ones that people have custom made. You can make your own ones as well, but it is fun also to use customized ones. Coca-Cola, that one's moving really fast. You can change the speed when you're doing your animations. Loaded these three on, so I've done high. This is one you may have seen at the start of one of my videos recently, so I just did stuff for you. Some more, so we've got some various stills here. Show some characters and icons that you will no doubt recognise. There's the Gmail. You've got a section even for flags. This is really cool. So I'm going to be using this on like YouTube videos as well. Like I thought it'd be really good in the background. So for example, I'm going to be trying foods from different countries, and I can have their flag in the background, for example. So we've got numbers and letters. So that could be good for doing like a sequence. And you could of course animate your own one. This is like smiley icons. Also some scary Pikachu ones in this section people have done. And people are always uploading them, so you'll find more and more. And you can upload your animations and your drawings, your pixel art, and share it with others for them to use as well. It's got some more here. We've got a ballerina who's dancing. Got rain. Got some more animations here. Look how fast that one's going. It's going through all sorts. They're combining different characters and logos there. So you've got an FM radio. Now I haven't yet done the FM radio. I need to do that. I need to have a go at that. We'll come to design and animation shortly. We've got voice messages, so you can set up some voice messages. Chat, so you can chat within the community. You might find some handy tips and be able to share ideas. There's alarm, there's sleep. There's planner, games, stopwatch, celebrations, and more. So as you can see, there's lots of different functions. You can set up notifications. The planner is very handy, so you can set up a planner. You can set up a scoreboard, so that could be good if you're playing a game, for example. So like that. Let's go into some of these. Stopwatch. You can now put up a stopwatch. This could be really good if you're playing a game. Now sleep's good, so you have music. You have crystal, seashore. So you might like to have these in the background, perhaps when you're trying to get to sleep. Perhaps that's meditation music. Perhaps even while you're working, because some people find this kind of music can help. That might help get your baby to sleep. Birds. Very nice. Now, here's a fun one. You also have games. Whoops. So let me start again to show you. So this is like the classic racing style LCD game that you may remember from like the Tetris LCD games. They often had something like this. So you press minus to go left and plus to go right. Sorry, and the play button to go right. That's the default anyway, default buttons. Yeah, you just have to try and last for as long as you can, and it obviously gradually gets faster. So it's a good bit of classic pixel retro fun there. Obviously, it will come up on the box as we draw it. So for example, if I just wanted to say hi, there we go, hi. Now, animation though is done very cleverly. So maybe I want to have a flashing hi. So I could have hi written here, like so. And then so I want the next hi to be in a different colour. Actually, I haven't drawn it in the same place as the first hi, so it's not going to mirror the position exactly, and I've drawn it different. But anyway, just to show you. And then if I was to go back and press play, there you go, it alternates to the different design, which actually looks quite good, even with the size difference, because it makes it look like it's moving more that way actually, so it's quite good. Yeah, so you can do really cool little animations like that, and look, you can adjust, because obviously that's going quite fast. I can adjust the speed. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's got obviously the fun design in art style. There's a massive community that you can get involved with, that I have been, where you can share pictures, share animations, and share projects, and just discuss the Timebox in general. The games are fun, and of course all the other functions, and of course functioning as a very handy Bluetooth speaker. It looks good, nice and slick too, so yeah, very good. And that leaves me with just one thing left to say.